Welcome into Locked On Baylor. I'm your host, Cam Stuart, ESPN Central Texas. Appreciate you guys tuning in, making it your first listen today and every day. It's going to be a quick show today. Obviously, the tragic news coming out yesterday about the Baylor defensive lineman Alex Foster killed in his hometown just at the tender age of 18 was really sending shockwaves throughout Baylor Nation, Big 12 country, and really the greater college football world. I mean, just absolutely tragic news. One that kind of, I think, shocked all of us when it came across our timelines or people told us about it. Certainly was the case for me on Wednesday morning. It just didn't feel like it added up. But yeah, Alex Foster, he was back home in Georgia, apparently only for just about a week or two, and was about to head back to Waco this weekend, and was shot and killed while he was inside a car late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. I think it was right after midnight when the police responded to a call. There was they sent him to a hospital, but apparently not much they could do at that point. About a half hour later, he was declared dead. So obviously a huge outpouring of support from Baylor fans and family members and players, and it's just a really, really tough one to deal with for this team and for this community, and obviously most importantly for Alex's family and friends. So certainly all our thoughts and prayers go out to them, to his family and his loved ones, not just from this show, but the people that watch and listen to this show, that follow this team every day. I know I saw plenty of tributes from fans across social media of just how tragic this is. Baylor put out a statement with Mac Rhodes and with Dave Aranda. Dave put out his own on Twitter, saying Alex was a beloved member of our Baylor family. We're devastated by this loss. In his time at Baylor, he made a long-lasting impact on all of us in the program. Our hearts are broken. Our prayers are with his family, friends, and all those that loved him so deeply. Saw tributes from not only Baylor but the Big 12. Robert Griffin III put out something on social media as well, and people not affiliated with Baylor also paying tribute. It's just such a tragic story, man. I mean, 18 years old, so much more to give in life, on the football field, but more importantly, a lot more off the football field to still give. I saw one of the local news outlets actually talk to his coach, his high school football coach, out in Greenville, Mississippi. Excuse me, Mississippi, not Georgia. I believe I said Georgia earlier. I didn't mean that. John Baker, head coach of St. Joseph Catholic football, told the Clarion Ledger that Foster was, in fact, back home in Greenville for a summer break, but that he was about to go back to Waco this weekend. Baker said, quote, "He was just a great guy, quote, real quiet, soft-spoken guy, had his head on right and was wanting to make it out. He was a good dude." It's just heartbreaking, man. Just a brutal, brutal story of a life cut far, far too short. And it's got some of the other, Dave Aranda, Big 12 tributes as well. This obviously affects an entire community out in Mississippi, where he was a big time recruit and was very, very beloved out there. It seems like this might be a bit of a dangerous area. Apparently there was a curfew in place, and because there have been violent crimes, and this is just a horrible part of it, where here's a kid who was making it out. He was getting a great education while living out his dream and playing college football and making everyone proud. It's just a horrible, horrible thing to happen here. And it's got to be a tough one for this entire team to swallow, just from outside of a football standpoint, right? I mean, these are 18 to 23-year-old kids we're talking about here. Yeah, some of them make money, but there's no roadmap for this. And a lot of these players haven't gone through something like this before. And, the next time they go to the facility, here's a locker of one of their friends, their teammates, their brother, that that he will not be coming back to. It's just, it's, it's just, I don't know what else to say other than it's just really brutal. It's tough. I do want to say from a football standpoint, not that this matters at this point, but Alex Foster was looking like he was going to have a role on this team. You know, you see it as a redshirt freshman. He didn't play last year, but for a guy who came in as a top 15 recruit in the state of Mississippi and was coming in and redshirted and decided to stay, he was going to have a role this year on that defensive line. In fact, Grayson Grundhafer of Sikkim 365 put out a great video from the spring practice, the Baylor Blitz there, where one of the plays that brought the house down on that day was Alex Foster, beautiful swim move in one of the drills, and the whole team got fired up, and like the defensive linemen and some of the defensive players were just freaking out. They had like this big kind of huddle celebrating that. So clearly was someone that was very well loved amongst his teammates, and again, from a football standpoint, was gearing up for a big season. Yeah, that's probably why he was coming back early. Was he, obviously had some kind of conversation with the coaches and where they saw him this year, and obviously an exciting year to come for Baylor football, not just for him. And so he was ready to contribute to that, and it's just really profoundly sad that this is how it ended. But brutal for that community, for this entire team. These are guys whom, they, whether they're his best friends or not, they're in battle with him every single day. They're competing, they're all uniting for a common goal. And, when players talk about their team being a family, it falls on deaf ears a lot of time when the team's not good. But it's true. Like that locker room, be it 110 guys, 110 players, or whatever it is, like there's a huge bond there, a ton of camaraderie, and they put it out on the line every single day for one common goal, and for one of their brothers to go down. It's just really, really sad. Really, really sad. I'll read the statement from Baylor as well. This is from credited to Dave Aranda and Mac Rhodes. We're heartbroken by the unexpected loss of Alex Foster, a beloved member of our football family. Our deepest condolences are with Alex's family and all who loved him, as we lift them up in prayer now and in the days to come. Alex's memory will forever be a part of our hearts and part of this program. I imagine Baylor will do some tributes this year. I imagine the memory of Alex Foster will be around that facility and around McLean Stadium whenever they're there and playing, which is great. I really hope Baylor finds a great way to honor him, and it's something that unfortunately will bring these guys closer together. But it's unfortunate that that's what had to happen for that to happen. But certainly, again, before we get out of this, our thoughts and prayers with that family, the Alex Foster's family, with the community, and with Baylor football as well, man. I mean, with Coach Aranda, his whole staff, all the people that knew him on the team, all the support staff and everything. This is affecting everybody. So certainly thoughts and prayers and best wishes to them, and everyone involved in Alex Foster's life, one that was cut tragically short. I mean, again, 18 years, man, that's not enough. That's not enough. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and listening. We'll get back to a full show tomorrow, but really didn't see any use in talking about anything else today. Just remembering Alex Foster and the joy that he brought to that Baylor football team. If anything else comes out of it, we'll be sure to update you. But that's going to be it for us today. Again, appreciate you guys listening, and for those of you who are keeping the Foster family in your prayers, really appreciate that as well, guys. We're going to see you tomorrow on Locked On Baylor.